Welcome. Come on in. Let's go, y'all. Cyberstock Institute. We made it to chapter 6. Cybernetics. Keeping it moving. Keeping it going. Like, share, subscribe it, put your thumbs up like you're hitchhiking. Let's go. And I do not own the rights to this music piece of the King Paluta. That's that Ghana music. Ghana music stand up. Peace and love. And we continue. Chapter 6, Cybernetics. We're getting through it, y'all. That's all we have left. Appreciate y'all for checking us out through the whole way. And it says, how does a utopia emerge? Asked a voiceover in a German documentary simply titled The Net. Does it come into being by chance? Are there one or more inventors, or is there a plan? Is it at MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, that an American international science engineering elite are educated? MIT also leads the way in the close partnership between the military and the university system. This collaboration began in World War I and continued throughout. On August 13th, 1940, the German Luftwaffe began the Battle of Britain. Short after the start of the German bombings, Chicago War 1894 to 1964 offered his expertise in the fight against fascism. Weiner, a pioneer of information theory and coiner of the term cybernetics, was professor of mathematics at MIT and had already dealt with questions of ballistics and artillery during World War I. He was grappling with the problem of how to build a machine that could calculate in advance the move of fighter planes so that you could shoot them down. To do that, quote, Weiner took into account the nature of the technological warfare in which people, ships, and planes are just abstract blips on the radar screen. The pilot becomes one with his plane. The boundary between man and machine becomes blurred, and what emerges is a mechanized, anonymous opponent whose actions can be modeled in war laboratory. End quote. Although Weiner machines were not operational until after the end of the war, the initial development of cybernetics was itself a byproduct of war research. While working on an anti-aircraft predictor, Weiner established parallels between the operation of servo mechanisms, analog controls devices used in anti-aircraft gunnery, and purposeful behavior of pilots and gunners. In both cases, the goal was being reached via a feedback mechanism. From this research, Werner and then postulated that control via feedback and communication via information exchange constituted universal mechanisms of purposeful behavior for both living organisms and self-regulating machines such as computers. End quote. Excuse me, y'all. In fact, just as the Pentagon's Defense Advanced Research Project Agency, or DARPA, funded experiments in the 1970s, laid the basis for the internet, innovations in science and computer graphics, holographics, satellite communications, fiber optic cable television, three-dimensional imaging, and the first generation of computers, simulators created in places like MIT, famous radiation laboratory, were byproducts of the war effort and served as critical think tanks for the U.S. military. Quote, the basis of cybernetics is the assumption that the human nervous system does not reproduce reality, but takes it. Man now appears to be no more than an information processing system. Thought is data processing, and the brain is a machine made of flesh. The brain is no longer the place where ego and identity are mysteriously created through memory and consciousness. It is a machine consisting of switches and controlling circuits, feedback loops, and communication nodes. A black box where cause is effect and effect is cause within an infinite cycle. A closed feedback system with input and output that can be controlled and calculated, no longer as previously, starting out from the contemplation of nature, but from indisputable mathematics and logic. End quote. I think we're gonna leave it right there. Just getting into that chapter six, cybernetics. We'll come right back where we was leaving off. Peace and love. Appreciate you. Tower Stock Institute. This is All Black Everything. Think it's plate. Big things, many strings. Like and share, subscribe, put your thumbs up like you're hitchhiking. Yeah. Ghana music stand up. Ah. Peace and love, y'all. Appreciate you. Let's go. Come back.